So, 2020 is coming to the end. What a year. I know for the majority of the world, this year has been a complete mess. But surprisingly for me, it was a huge win. So in this video, I will be going through the entire year's worth of income coming from my online sources. And we are going to be discussing each and every one of them. So just let's get it started. But first, before we're gonna continue, Merry Christmas to anyone. This video will be out on December 25th, so Merry Christmas. And before we're gonna dive in year 2020 income, let's just quickly discuss what was happening in 2019. Just to let you know how much we have grown and how far we have come. Quick warning, these numbers will not be the numbers that will shock you. These are just regular numbers. For some, it might be a big numbers. For others, it might be nothing. For me, it was a big one. Remember, we're all about realistic goals here. Okay, 2019. The year I started my online business, and I started seriously doing my online business in the June of 2019. So basically in 2019, I did only 6 months of online business. And in 2019, I made the grand total of $1,000. Half of which was coming from the Udemy, $500, and another half was coming from the Skillshare, another $500. Yes, I had affiliate sales here and there, and probably overall it was far less than $100, so I'm not even counting that. And yes, $1,000 is pretty good income, especially for the beginner. And especially for 6 months. And we can probably all agree that for the 6 months, it is not a livable amount. It is survivable amount, but not livable in the most countries of the world. Okay, fast forward to 2020. The things you are here for. Here I'm going to be giving you all the different businesses that I've done this year, and we're going to be breaking down them one by one, starting from the least profitable to the most profitable. And then we're going to calculate the entire total of 2020. So in 2020, I made my income from 6 different sources. Course platforms, other than Skillshare and Udemy. It was Skillshare and Udemy. It was affiliate commissions from different services. It was StackCommerce, and it was sponsorship deals. So let's start with the worst one. And number 6 was other course platforms. And I mean the course platforms except for Udemy, Skillshare, and StackCommerce. And I made grand total of $100 from all the platforms combined. Yes, I'm actually on a bunch of different course platforms just to test how they work. And unfortunately, I cannot even recommend and tell you any one of those because none of them are even remotely close to the numbers and sizes of income of Udemy, Skillshare, and StackCommerce. And generating below $100 from 5 or 6 different course platforms just proves that. Okay, now let's move to number 5, which is affiliate commissions. And in 2020, I generated grand total of $200 from the affiliate commissions. To be fair, I'm not even concentrating on providing affiliate sales, and 95% of all this income comes just from YouTube descriptions. So next year, I'm planning to concentrate on this a bit more, and probably numbers will be much higher. Okay, number 4 is StackCommerce. Relatively new course platform that generated around $700 in the year 2020. It is actually a bit less at the moment because I'm recording this video in mid-December, so it's not the end of the year yet, but probably it will reach around $700 by the end of the year. It's been great for me, but because they changed some of the policies that you can learn about in a previous video that I've uploaded, I cannot recommend this platform to the beginners anymore. You can of course watch an entire video about that on the channel. Okay, now, number 3 is sponsorship deals. Surprisingly, even for the YouTube channel of my size, I still managed to land a few sponsorship deals. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you exactly what sponsorships did I land, and I cannot tell you exactly how much each of them have paid me. But grand total in a year of 2020, I generated around approximately $1,200 from the sponsorships. And this is not just the exact number, this is approximation coming from the few sponsorship deals. And it seemed like a lot of sponsors want to use at different platforms like YouTube, even TikTok, or even Udemy and Skillshare. And if the creator of my size managed to land this much deals this year, next year probably will be much bigger than that. Okay, now let's move to number 2 and number 1 at the same time, and you of course know which ones are they. And they are Udemy and Skillshare. And surprisingly enough, they earned practically the same amount of money this year. And this year they generated approximately $4,000 each this year. And this is according to the results of the mid-December. And because the year is not yet over, they will generate more money by the end of the year. And according to my projection, they will each generate $300 more this year. But because the results are not yet done, I will say that they will probably stop at around $4,000 this year. It will be more, but let's stop at $4,000. Both platforms were pretty huge this year, and both of them has pretty big ups and downs. Udemy started pretty weak this year, but by the summer it gained pretty huge momentum, and now it's going very strong. And on Skillshare, it started very strong in the beginning of the year, and then I got banned. And fortunately, I got unbanned on Skillshare a few months later, and now my Skillshare income is skyrocketed as well. And weirdly enough, if I wasn't banned on Skillshare, Skillshare probably would have earned $500 to $1,000 more this year. And this just proves that Skillshare is a great way to make money, even though it is very unstable. While Udemy is very stable, but pretty difficult to earn money from. And overall, as you can already calculate yourself, my overall year's income was more than $10,000 this year, which is pretty huge for me. Because when year was starting, I was not expecting even half of that. I would have been happy if I would generate on average $500 each month, but now I'm generating more than $1,000 a month already. And I'm extremely thankful to each and every one of you on this YouTube channel who were listening to my videos and watching everything, because you pushed me to learn far more about the things that I teach you compared to what I would do myself. And this in turn made me better in the things that I'm doing on those platforms. And what's the great that in 2021 I probably generate far more income than that, because I'm planning to expand my businesses more than I have right now, and I'm planning to start few new ones as well. And don't worry, I'm going to teach you every single thing that I will learn about anything that I'm doing right now or any businesses that will start in the future, because I want you to feel exactly the way that I do right now and to be in my place right now. And don't worry, you will not have to wait an entire year to find out what I'm doing, because I've already started few things and I'm going to be telling you about the results as soon that they will come. So stay tuned for that. I wish you all the Merry Christmas and can't wait to see what the year 2021 will bring to us. Well, this will be it for today. Thanks for being here with me. What do you think about the income? Is it good? Is it bad? What do you think about that? Would you like to have this income, or do you think it's way too small? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for being here with me. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more videos like this one, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. See ya.